Well, hey, it's Joel. Normally I'm 3D printing things, but this is my second channel, and technically it's nerdy, so I can really talk about anything I want to talk about. And right now, I'm going to talk about my Apple Watch. I've been getting more and more emails and social pings about my Apple Watch because I do wear it, and people see it in the videos I make when I'm doing 3D printing things. I get people asking, hey, do you like it? Should I get one? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? And I figure it's just easier to make a little video about it. So, well, here we go. First off, I'll give you the story about how I got my Apple Watch. I did not buy my Apple Watch. I was not sponsored to get an Apple Watch either. No, that wasn't it at all. The company I work for has a program that buys things and for like a health and benefits and stuff. And because the Apple Watch can monitor your heart rate and count your steps and stuff like that, it's part of the health benefit program that they offer. Fitbits are on there as well, and other pedometer-esque things and things that count steps and miles traveled, whether you're walking or jogging, and all sorts of other really cool things are a part of it. The Apple Watch was one of those things. And I thought, oh, sure, let's try an Apple Watch. First off, I do want to start by saying that my interest in the Apple Watch was purely morbid, geeky, nerdy curiosity. I hate wearing a watch. Absolutely despise it. I hate it. I don't like it. There's a weight on this arm, and there's not a weight on this arm. It just doesn't make sense. But I am quite a nerd, and this is a electronic gadget, and it does things for me. So I wanted to check it out. Of course, as a kid, I wore a Casio G-Shock watch. I had a calculator watch. Beyond that, I didn't really wear much of a wrist thing at all. So this was a bit of a change. When I first got the watch, it took a little bit of getting used to, and once I got used to it, it was okay, and it's been okay ever since. I used it in ways I thought it would be most beneficial. The notifications that appear on the iPhone screen, in fact, appear on the watch, and that was very beneficial during meetings at work, or if I'm driving, then I could just look at my wrist rather than look at the phone, because that's bad. I also used its voice features, meaning I could text my wife or someone else just by speaking into the watch. The watch acts as a speakerphone, albeit it's a crappy speakerphone. The speaker on the iPhone is louder than the speaker on the watch, but if I'm driving and I'm like this, then talking to my watch here is closer than talking to the phone, which is mounted on the dashboard. So I think that people I'm talking to can hear me better, and as long as I turn down my radio, roll up the windows, I can hear from the watch mostly okay. So the watch has reminders and notifications on it that usually appear on the iPhone screen. I can do voice to text on the phone. I can compose tweets and Facebook posts from it if I really wanted to. Through the wallet, I can do Apple Pay using the watch, which is kind of interesting. Anytime I go to McDonald's and want a Big Mac, I just hold my watch against the little payment thing, and magically the Big Mac is paid for. Oh, and because it was purchased as part of a health benefit program, I have used it to track my daily movement, so steps and average calories burned and miles traveled. It does work like it's supposed to. All that said, I thought, do I really need this? I got along without it just fine before I had the watch. Why not get rid of the watch? And so I actually unpaired the watch from my phone, and then I reset the watch and I just set it on the charger. That was that. And I went 2 whole days without the watch before I missed it. And even though I hate wearing a watch, the ability for the watch to be useful to me was more so than its ability to weigh down my wrist and have me hate it. So that's why I still wear this watch. This isn't the second version of the watch. This is still the first version. And it works for me. I mean, there's lots of apps that you can use on this thing. I know one of my coworkers plays a game on his. I'm not going to play a game on my watch, but you know, if I'm driving and I need to text my wife, and I can just talk into my watch, it works well. The notifications on the watch are kind of neat to see and just kind of flick on and off, and it's useful if I'm in a meeting at work. And being able to use Apple Pay from the wrist is fun. Do you need this watch? Absolutely not. Oh my goodness. If you like watches, sure. if you like Apple products, yeah, why not? If you're on the fence, I would think twice about spending money on this watch. There you go. That's it. Those are my thoughts on the Apple Watch. A lot of people have asked me about it, so I hope this answers some of your questions. If you have specific questions that I didn't quite answer, leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to get to those. Otherwise, hey, thanks for keeping it nerdy. I'll see you later.